We hit 111.5 degrees a few days ago. This is the gem avocado. So this is another gem. It's got some fruit, mulch. This is all the Tithonia diversifolias or Mexican. Probably less than 1 year's worth of growth. So this one got hit pretty hard. We planted a lot of seedlings. Hey buddy, get it. Some Persian mite infestation that I don't know, just growing these and seeing them, they just fill you with joy. You know, you just can't even describe sometimes. I saw this thing drooping over, and here's how we propagate these avocados. So the heat wave is finally over here in Southern California. We hit 111.5 degrees a few days ago. And Lucky right here is so happy that it is all over. But how's our avocado trees? Okay, let's take a look. Right, Lucky boy? Yeah, Lucky has this thing on because he's got a hot spot and he's scratching it. So sorry, Lucky boy. Oh, I think we hit a spot there. What's that? Ooh. So this is the gem avocado. And let me take a step back. This is 2 days after the heat wave has ended, and it's got a few burn marks on the leaves. I used the IV Organics to paint this bark here, but the ones that were unpainted doesn't seem to have gotten burnt. This was drooping a little bit. This was more upright prior to the heat wave. But look, it's still holding on to some fruit. We had a lot of fruit drop this year, just like everybody else on the avocado forums. But we got some avocados, and this tree did not give us fruit last year. It's just focused on growth, and this particular tree focused mostly on growth this year, and I'm cool with that. Underneath, we got a lot of mulch. It's leaf mulch. This is all chop and drop right here, and it's not as thick as I want it to be, but there's this log that finally had broken down, and I think it's likely going to be good for the soils around here because of the fungal bacteria, fungal microbiology that's in here. So we're gonna spread this around all over the place. So this is the gem avocado, and let's go look at the other gem. So this is another gem. It looked like it was struggling a bit. It's got some, I believe this is Persian mites, and it's gotten some leaf burns, but overall the tree looks okay. I don't see the branches, especially the young ones, they're not burnt. Maybe we got some potential issues here that's probably going to develop in the winter. Look at that. Yeah, that might be a potential fungal issue. But overall, look at that. No burns. We have new growth, and it looks like it's got some buds that it's likely going to push out fairly soon. It's got some fruit, and last year this did not give us anything. And it had a lot of fruit drop this year. Had a lot of little baby avocados early on, but it's probably got around, I don't know, 12 to 15 avocados holding on so far. And they held during the heat wave, which is fantastic. I have drip irrigation here, and it's mulch. There's all the Tithonia diversifolias, or Mexican sunflowers. Its own leaves, and just some wooden, just some wood and little tiny logs that's all over here. Let's go on to the next. This is a Haas. If you look back in the prior videos, this was an 8-foot tall Haas that, I don't know, it had some fungal issues. It was pretty bad. Had a lot of limb diebacks during one winter, and I just cut it down all the way to the ground. And this is probably less than 1 year's worth of growth. It just popped back up. It had multiple shoots, and I just cut it down to just one. And I got some potential grafts here. Probably got burnt during the heat wave, and yeah, it's not looking too good. Yeah, that's gone, and this is probably gone as well. Here's another gem, and this gem looks quite weak. It's the weakest gem avocado that we have here in this property, and although that is the case, it's pushing out new flushes of growth. Look at that. Okay, I painted the limbs, and this, I don't know if this is sunburn. That probably looks like sunburn right here. Yeah, that does look like sunburn. But overall, it's looking okay. It needs to focus on leafing out. Yeah, there's some sunburn right there. And it's got a few fruit on it. Didn't fruit last year either, but it looks like it's holding. That particular one right there, there's a chance it's gonna drop, but there's a few other ones right there. This is our Mexicola variety. I believe that's what it's called, Mexicola or Mexicola. I am trying. I don't like this avocado. I don't like the taste of it. I tried to let it grow and see if the fruit tastes better over time. It was the third year that it fruited last year. I didn't like it. My wife doesn't like it. It just tastes like a watered down avocado, and it's just not flavorful. So I am trying to graft different types on here. So I want kind of like the B types and to pollinate the A types that's around here. We have a bacon avocado right here that we planted, I believe last year, might have been last spring, and it's doing pretty well. There's a gopher basket down there, so this is not being attacked by the gophers. Hopefully it won't. Anyways, here's another young avocado, and hopefully I kept the tag on this one. This looks like it is this is a Fuerte. So this is a Fuerte. The reason why I got another Fuerte, and I'll show you the other one, is because the other one I got from Home Depot. And you know, sometimes when you get stuff from like the big box stores, they're not the right variety. They're just mislabeled. So this one got hit pretty hard. Leaves are burnt, but it looks like it's about to push new growth. It's got buds all over the place. And I whitewashed the limbs so it doesn't look like it got sunburn. So this should recover, but this thing is such a slow growing tree. and I don't know why. I don't know if it's gotten attacked by the gophers, but or maybe because I don't really fertilize these trees. I just rely on, like, say, compost and that initial compost that I put in at the beginning, and then just chop and drop. So it probably just needs more nutrients, and so that's why we're doing the whole compost tea operation. So hopefully we'll start to get some more growth on this thing. Here's a young surprise. This is a surprise avocado. I believe this was planted last year. So yeah, it was planted in the fall of last year, and it's doing okay. It's gotten some new growth this year, and it looks like it's about to flush out as well with new growth. We planted a lot of seedlings. So this is a seedling variety, probably from a store-bought avocado or probably from one of our gems. This is just rootstock. We're planning on grafting something in here, something to complement this gem avocado that's right next to it. And we planted a lot of seedlings this year. Oh, hi, Lucky. Hey, buddy. I know, you need to stop scratching it. What's up, Lucas? I know, we'll play. Oh, wait, give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me your ball. Good boy. All right, here we go. Lucas, come here. Get it. Here's our another gem, and this is the most healthy avocado tree that we have here in this property so far. I don't know how old this tree is. Probably four-year-old tree. And this is a healthy tree. It's got some Persian mite infestation that probably got killed during the heat wave. It looks like it's about to push new leaves fairly soon. It's gotten some leaf burns scattered throughout this tree, but for the most part, it is healthy looking. This thing didn't even flinch during the heat wave, and it's got some fruit. This thing gave us 3 or 5 avocados last year, and we had a lot of fruit drop. And I just put it all in here. We got a lot of fruit drop, but we still got avocados. See that? And there's avocados right there and there, and it's really exciting, guys, because seeing your harvest multiply, although slow, is really cool to see. Look at that. There's a lot of joy in seeing all of these, and just I don't know, just growing these and seeing them. They just fill you with joy. You know, you just can't even describe sometimes. Look at that. So that's the gem. Here is another. Actually, this is a Zotano. This thing was struggling. It was struggling. This has a gopher basket in here because gophers love to kill my young trees. I've lost a lot of trees in the past because of the gophers, and I still do. And yeah, look at that. I saw this thing drooping over, and I had to go to work, and I saw these things. This is junk. I was just gonna throw this away, and I don't know, I just saw it, and it helped it a lot. This thing would have probably died if it wasn't shaded. All right, let's see what else we got here. Ooh. Avocados, I think it's all here. I got them scattered all over the place. Here's another seedling avocado that I'm trying to graft a Gwen variety into. Here's another seedling avocado I'm trying to graft things into. So that's still green. What else we got? Another seedling right here. And I'm trying to graft a Haas variety. And still looking green. Oh, let me show you what we got here to multiply the seedlings. Oh, it's beautiful. It's an ST Maui mango and our Maha pushing growth. Awesome. Well, it's a separate topic. Here's how we propagate these avocados. I'm gonna make a video about this grow box, and literally you just when you're ready to plant, which we will be in the fall, or this season is perfect for planting, or you can just wait till next spring. I got this idea from I'll post his link in the description, so if you want to go check him out. I forgot his name, but I will give credit where the credit's due. And this is how we propagate some seedlings here. Here's some cherimoyas, and it's I'll explain how that in a different video. Sorry, my brain is still trying to wake up. I left my coffee here somewhere. All right. I can't forget this Pinkerton. This is a Pinkerton avocado. I planted this last year, and it was drooping. I wish I took a video of it. It was drooping wherever it was exposed to sunlight, but they survived. No burns. Although I did put this shade cloth right here, and it protected it enough. These bananas provided nice microclimate for it and shaded it a little bit from direct sun. And now that the heat wave is over, I can finally just expose it to full sun. And it's got a little bit of damage, and it's looking pretty good. Hopefully we'll get some flushes before the winter comes. I think we have a few more avocados. And it's so relaxing to just walk this area every morning, guys. Here are some more seedling avocados. And more seedlings right there and there. And you know, because of the gophers, I overplanted, because I know a lot of these are gonna get eaten or just not gonna make it. So some of these are in gopher baskets, some of them are not. Here's another seedling, and there's one right there in which I kind of opened up the canopy a little bit so it'll get some sunlight now that the heat wave is over. But to be honest, actually, I might have pruned this off before the heat wave. But these seedlings are doing so well. No burns. They've gotten some protection from the Mexican sunflowers, as you can see. Here's another seedling avocado. It's probably 3 years in the ground, and it's got some shade from the Mexican sunflower. It struggled last year, and I had to cut off a lot of dead limbs. It had no sun protection last year, and this Mexican sunflower is doing a great job at kind of shading it a little bit. And it still got some burns right here. Anyways, that's how these avocados look after the heat wave. The gems, they look really, I mean, they're really resistant to the heat and direct sunlight, it seems, because I've had them for 4 years, 3 or 4 years, probably 4 years, and I've had no issues during the heat waves every single year. Here is another small avocado. I believe this is a Gwen, and I just wrapped this in aluminum foil because it was getting burnt. Look at that, it was getting burnt. Good thing I didn't notice it until it got burnt. So hopefully this won't cause any issues with necrotic limbs during the winter. Well, we shall see, and I'll report that to you on another video. Alright guys, if you like this, like, comment, and subscribe.